WonderWRIT 7. Far on the east side of the Decrypting Khaos realm is the small town of Vedora, filled with affluent neighborhoods embracing nature's diversity. Rolling hills and ridges traverse the landscape, providing scenic views and create a sense of serenity. The terrain is dotted with large, elegant homes and monumental estates that are nestled within the wooded areas. It has a picturesque coastline with sandy beaches, rocky outcroppings, tidal marshes, and stunning views of the Sapphire Abyss Sea. All this made Vedora a coveted and charming town inhabited by many creatures of decrypting chaos, but the landscape is devoted to the exquisite avian species known as the SilverSky Raptor. The SilverSky Raptor is a regal bird, which combines the resilience and versatility of a seagull with the speed and power of a peregrine falcon. They are a very loyal species which values family, or as they refer to in their language, Kinspire, as the absolute pinnacle of importance. Roosted high in the rugged coastal cliff face of the Jagged Ridge Mountains is a massive nest fashioned by these avian architects, a true masterpiece of engineering and adaptability. Situated high above the crashing waves, the lofty vantage point offers a safe haven, artfully layered and interlaced, forming a sturdy structure that clings tenaciously to the sheer face of the cliff. This grand nest is where Tully Dartmoor settled down with his Kinspire and calls home. Tully Dartmoor, Tully's for short, is a grand avian creature with a wingspan that stretches nearly 3 meters, and his body showcases a splendid combination of white and silver plumage, with shades of blue that dance in the moonlight. The most captivating feature of Tully is his sleek brow, adorned with a crown of stunning silver feathers that glimmer in the sunlight, imbuing him with an aura of brilliance and sophistication. In flight, Tully is a handsome sight to behold, effortlessly gliding, catching thermals and riding the wind with poise. When the moment calls for it, Tully's falcon lineage reveals itself as he tucks his wings and plummets through the air with astonishing speed. His aerial maneuvers paint the skies with masterful acrobats, his prowess a sight that echoes the renowned grace of his avian kin. But there is so much magically more to his species than what appears on the surface. Deep within the lore of the SilverSky Raptors is a closely guarded secret, a hidden knowledge of a swirling portal existing out in the fathomless depths of the Sapphire Abyss Sea. This mysterious portal, flickering with the ambience of ancient lights, serves as a gateway to an earthly dimension among countless others and is unknown to most. The SilverSky Raptors, with their unparalleled speed and extraordinary avian abilities, possess the rare gift of accessing this obscure gateway without assistance, unlike so many other tales of interdimensional crossings have described. As a young bird, Tully was bestowed with a rare opportunity to unlock the secrets of the monstrous portal, and with his adventurous spirit and insatiable curiosity, embarked on an enchanting journey into the Earth realm. In Decrypting Khaos, where magic is intertwined with reality, Tully also inherited a unique gift, allowing him to morph into any creature he desired upon entering into another realm, much like a chameleon's adaptability. Tully Dartmoor's first journey through the swirling portal beneath the Sapphire Abyss Sea was a multitude of magnificent sensations. The transition from the familiar warm currents of the Sapphire Abyss into the unknown depths of the earthly cool waters was both exhilarating and disorienting. As Tully plummeted into the abyss, his extraordinary wings tucked tightly against his body, the rush of water surrounded him like a liquid embrace. The world blurred into a watery canvas, and for a moment, he was weightless, and time stopped for just an instant, where he observed the majestic beauty of the vibrantly glowing portal colors mixed with the muted hues of the painted waters surrounding him. Then, with a loud swoosh, Tully's stomach leapt into his throat as he quickly descended a water slide into the great unknowns of another realm. With a shimmering flash, Tully emerged from the ocean depths, and his innate instincts took over and automatically morphed into the shape of a human. The air, thick and unfamiliar, filled his lungs as he began to maneuver this new body he was not accustomed to. He managed to get his legs underneath him and stood, well, more like wobbled as he gained his balance. There, he looked out to the gorgeous shores of what he would come to know as County Antrim, Ireland. As he stood and gawked up at the windswept cliffs, he also saw the rolling green hills stretch on endlessly, punctuated with patches of wildflowers. The scent of pungent soil and ocean mist, combined with the distant murmur of human activity, welcomed him to this new adventure awaiting. Yet Tully, now human without a stitch of clothing, faced an unexpected dilemma: his silver sky elegance, a sight to behold in the open skies, had transformed into a great vulnerability as a human on dry land. As he stood there stark naked, he contemplated how humans navigated these landscapes in this natural form, which prompted a chuckle beneath his breath. And so, with a light-hearted spirit, Tully embarked on his first exploration in the realm of man. Venturing into the heart of County Antrim, Tully discovered the quaint charm of human civilization. The bustling towns and quiet hamlets unfolded before him like chapters in a story. However, he began to notice the other humans looking at him oddly, yelling things and some running the other direction. "Ah, would you cop and throw a few bits on, you mad Egypt?" one man screamed as he passed by. "There's decency and there's whatever you're at," the man roared. Tully, confused and feeling blood flush his cheeks with a touch of embarrassment, looked around frantically. Another man boomed in a harsh voice, "Ah, wrap yourself in a few threads, will you, you absolute gobshite. Nobody needs to see that much of your antics." "Jesus!" The man held his hands over the woman's eyes next to him as she gasped in shock, trying hard not to stare at Tully. Although he noticed the woman peeked back over her shoulder after they passed, Tully couldn't help but proudly feel a boost of confidence which brought a sly smirk to his lips. Trying not to gain any more unwanted attention, Tully sunk away from the busy walkways back toward the lush green woods he was much more at home in, and as he did, he noticed every human had some type of cloth covering over their natural forms. Not a single human, with the exception of not-so-wise-at-the-moment Tully, were in their natural skin. They all donned heavy threads woven together over almost every inch of their bodies, like the cloth had been tailor-made for them. Tully quickly wised up and realized humans definitely did not navigate the landscapes in their natural form, which seemed to be perceived as quite indecent. Thus began his essential pursuit of attire, a most humorous escapade indeed. In a stroke of comedic fate, Tully stumbled across a creature in the woods. This creature was cloaked in vibrant hues that changed with his every mood. With a lizard-like body, large goofy head with 3 eyes and horns that seemed to reach for the sky, Tully stood back and watched in amazement as the creature shifted its shape. Radiant sparks of light darted around its form, increasing in brightness and speed. Then suddenly, with a loud pop, there stood in front of Tully another buck-naked man, only this one was a fading color of purple before he took on light human hues. The two stared at each other in disbelief, but the encounter between the SilverSky Raptor turned human and the luminous shape-shifting silt monster sparked a laughter that echoed through the Irish hills. Luckily for Tully, Chroma, the silt monster, now a transformed human, had been here many times before and was already equipped with a plan. What Tully had not seen was Chroma had a backpack tightly grasped in his tail upon entering through a portal which he reached into and retrieved clothing for himself. Unfortunately, Chroma had only brought a set of clothing for himself, but he did bring a jacket, as the Ireland weather was a bit crisp and rains were quite common. Chroma offered Tully his olive green coat, which Tully was grateful for and quickly covered himself. At least this covered Tully to the knees. However, he was still in need of a real outfit and shoes for him to fit into the cultural norms. So began their shared quest for clothing, which evolved into a camaraderie of the most unconventional. Chroma, already wise to the ways of Earth, guided the way down the hill. They were quite the spectacle, but both were thankful for the shadows created by the great awning of forest trees that helped to cover Tully. At the bottom of the hill stood a quaint clothing store with ivy-covered stone walls, imparting a rustic charm that seamlessly blended with the old-world aesthetics of the town. The alluring entrance was marked by a weathered wooden sign swaying gently in the Irish breeze and opened into a cozy interior where warmth and character converged. Tully, wide-eyed and enthralled with the articles of cloth beautifully displayed on the rustic wooden shelves and hanging gracefully from wrought iron hooks, was entranced. This moment resonated in Tully, and he became intrigued with all the earthly fashions. Tully and Chroma began to feel eyes upon them as they saw the startled glances from fellow shoppers who noticed Tully's lack of attire. The shopkeeper, a seasoned gentleman with a white beard and a twinkle in his eye, raised an eyebrow as he quickly approached the odd duo. "Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I be of service?" the shopkeeper inquired. He eyed Tully with a mix of curiosity and amusement, yet remained professional. Before Tully could reply, Chroma immediately responded, "My friend here is in dire need of a new wardrobe, you see. Something fashionable yet practical, please." The shopkeeper, ignoring the awkward grimaces on the other customers' faces, looked Tully up and down, then turned and began perusing the shelves and racks. He gathered a light blue collared shirt, a classic cable-knit sweater in deep blue, an earthy brown tweed blazer, and a pair of dark denim jeans just the right size. The shopkeeper strutted across the store over to the accessories with Chroma and Tully in tow, awkwardly trying hard to match the shopkeeper's confident stride. He selected a brown leather belt with a simple buckle and a pair of sturdy brown leather boots, both which matched the tweed blazer impeccably, then finished it off with a traditional flat cap in matching tweed. Chroma swiftly approached the register as the shopkeeper prepared the purchase and retrieved a wallet from his backpack and handed the shopkeeper some colorful papers adorned with numbers, a form of currency Tully would soon come to recognize as the customary euro. The shopkeeper handed Tully his new dapper outfit and pointed to a door at the back of the shop for him to change, but paused for a moment and looked at Tully as if having a debate with himself. The shopkeeper suddenly reached behind the counter and pulled out a glorious orange backpack made of a sleek and shiny material, similar to Chroma's. The shopkeeper winked as he said, "Take it with you, my friend. No charge at all. May the portals carry you swiftly to all your adventures and back home again. Safe travels to you both." Chroma and Tully stared at the shopkeeper, astonished he knew of the portals, but the shopkeeper turned and walked away, addressing another customer. Tully quickly changed into his new outfit, admiring himself in the mirror, grateful for the shopkeeper's refined yet practical sense of style. And so, Chroma and Tully toured the cultural tapestry of Ireland, creating an incredible friendship, a bond so special, Tully began to consider Chroma as Kinspire. The duo's laughter became a melody, a testament to the humor found in unexpected encounters in the realm of Earth. Chroma, with his unique perspective on the world, continued to join Tully in his earthly escapades. Their adventures unfolded against backdrops ranging from bustling cityscapes to serene countrysides. After some time, they decided to bring a touch of celestial style to the Earth realm. Tully, now enamored with newfound passion for fashion and sensational charm, along with Chroma's ability to navigate any situation, whether positive or challenging, always accompanied by a vibrant splash of color, made an unbeatable team. Wanting to channel their energies into something both enjoyable and lucrative, Chroma suggested they dive into the world of modeling and acting. With Chroma by his side as his manager, Tully delved into the world of fashion and entertainment. His celestial features and the enigmatic glow that surrounded him made him stand out in a myriad of models. Not stopping there, the magnificent duo stepped into the culinary world, exploring their skills in restaurants all over the world, all the while studying and learning as much as they could from this realm. However, the duo's escapades often led them back to the water's edge, where they embraced the aquatic wonders of both realms. They swam in the crystal-clear waters of the turquoise sea, feeling the gentle caress of the currents. Sailing became a cherished pastime as they harnessed the winds with Tully's silver sky wings and Chroma's keen sense of direction, navigating the seas with a sense of freedom that only the open waters could provide. Fishing, too, became a shared passion. Tully and Chroma, with their unique abilities, brought a touch of magic to their fishing expeditions. Whether diving into the depths to catch elusive sea creatures or casting lines from a boat, they reveled in the thrill of the catch and the camaraderie it fostered. As they traversed between Decrypting Khaos and Earth, Tullywise discovered a new talent, photography. Tully and Chroma captured moments that echoed the vibrancy of their adventures, freezing time in visual tales that blended the magical with the mundane. His walls showcased an impressive array of 57 distinct cameras, contributing to both a stunning display of art and the creation of art itself. However, Tully's interests continued to extend beyond photography in all his other adventures. A curious collector at heart, he developed a fascination for pint glasses. From the cozy pubs of Dublin to the vibrant streets of New York City, each glass became a vessel of memories from their travels. Tully amassed a collection of 123 pint glasses, each one telling a story, an ode to the beauty found in the diversity of the Earth realms and the experiences he shared with many friends over the years. Although blessed with his adventures, Tully's heart was always at home with his Kinspire. A large family with 10 siblings and 5 children of his own, Tully found his truest joy in the warm embrace of his Kinspire. For many decades, Tully-wise Dartmoor has not only been the proud patriarch of his SilverSky Raptor Kinspire, but has also been an esteemed entity in the profession of fantasy estates in Vadora. With a keen understanding of the whimsical landscape and a genuine commitment to its inhabitants, Tully has devoted over 34 years as a mystical guide, matching delightful dwellings with charmed creatures. Tully's understanding of the fantastical desires and needs of Vadora's residents ensures that each abode resonates with the magic within, creating a spellbinding tapestry of lodgings tailored to the unique essence of every creature. Through his years of devoted service, Tully has become a revered figure in crafting enchanting living spaces that echo the spirit of Vadora's community. And as the sunsets paint the skies over the sapphire abyss sea, Tully continues his legacy, crafting the landscape of Vadora's chattels with a blend of professionalism, compassion, and the boundless spirit of adventure that has defined his remarkable life's journey. And as Tully and Chroma stand on the threshold of yet another chapter, their tales reverberate with the joy of friendship, the thrill of exploration, and the magic that binds worlds together. Their story continues, promising more adventures, more laughter, and the enduring warmth of a connection that transcends boundaries of realms.